Welcome to a practice to heal your body, to be blessed, and to exercise. I start this practice with a space clearing and invocation, creating a sacred circle around my space, and inviting in my higher self, and the earth allies, the star allies, and all of those beings who are assisting us at this time in awakening and ascending. We begin our practice by setting intentions and focusing on our dreams, our visions, where our joy meets the world's great need. And just consider what kinds of energy you would like to invite into your life or onto the earth at this time. We'll begin this practice with some cat-cows. So come into kneeling, bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale as you open the heart. Exhale as you round into that cat back. You can squeeze the core on the exhale in that cat back. Now we'll make some circles with the hips moving in one direction. You can bring the knees a little wider. Hands in front. You can start to move the hips in the other direction. Bringing some space into the joints, lengthening the side bodies. And make your way into downward facing dog. You can pedal out the legs a little bit. Lift your hips high. Let the head hang. Head hangs, heart's opening. When you're ready, extend that leg, bring the knee underneath your hip, pivot to the side. Modified half moon, open hips, open heart. Flexing the foot, engaging the core. And back to tabletop pose to downward facing dog. Other side. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Maybe pulse that leg a little bit. Letting the head hang, neck is soft. And when you're ready, knee to the ground, under the hip, pivot to the side, open up. Modified half moon. Maybe gaze up. And inhaling back to tabletop and downward facing dog. On an inhale, gaze forward. Walk, step, or float forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend to your edge. And exhale, thumbs at the heart. Swan dive here on an exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step on back, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, open heart. And exhale, down dog. Lengthening the spine here, staying in the breath. Inhale, gaze forward, walk, step, or float. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach to your edge. And exhale, mountain. Here we go, another sun salute A. Flowing with the breath. You can walk or step back. One breath per pose. Moving at your own pace. Keep those hips lifted high. Gaze forward, walk, step, or float forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, mountain. Start to pour the weight into the right foot, playing with warrior 3, standing T. Flexing that back foot, use the core. Gently landing in warrior 2, legs heel toe out. To find your warrior 2, checking to see that your ankles are about underneath the wrists. On an inhale, reverse it, keeping the front knee bent. And inhale, side angle. Straight line from back heel to fingers. Lengthening the side body. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Hips forward, reach to your edge. Triangle pose, hand goes under the shoulder. Windmill past your face to open the heart. You can use a block here or place your hand on your shin if it's difficult to reach the floor at this time. Keeping the breath flowing. When you're ready, make your way into the lunge and lizard. Bringing those hands to the inside of that foot, maybe rolling onto the side of the foot. You can bring the knee down if you like, and release the head. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. Using the exhale to release tension. Inhale, rise up. Lunge twist, twist to the right. Maybe gaze up. When you're ready, let it go. Pouring the weight into that foot, Standing leg lifts, standing splits, moving into half moon pose. Open hips, open heart. Option to bind that half moon, reaching for the foot. Can rise on up or forward fold to standing. When you're ready, inhale, extend, and mountain pose. Taking a moment to ground and center. Inhale, reach to your edge. Coming into Warrior 3 on the second side, grounding into that left foot. Flat back, open heart. Just playing with the balance. When you're ready, make your way into Warrior 2, heel toeing out to find your edge. Inhale, reverse it. Open heart. Exhale, side angle. Really lengthening the side body, drawing that earth energy up the body, shooting it out the fingers. Inhale, back to Warrior 2, to triangle, straight legs, hips forward, reach to your edge. Open heart. Hips turning down to the earth, heart turning up. Inhale, gaze down, hands down. Lunge, moving into lizard pose on the other side. Finding your edge. If it's available, walk down to your forearms. Maybe roll onto the side of that foot. Long exhales, releasing tension in the hips, anything that's no longer of service to you. Inhale, rising up. Lunge, twist. Other side. Always optional to bring the back knee down to the ground. Lengthening the body and engaging the core here on the exhale, letting go of toxins. Maybe gaze up. When you're ready, release. Standing leg lift, moving into half moon, stacking the hips, opening the heart. You may use a block here to put underneath the top hand. Option to bind. Either forward fold to standing or slowly making your way back up to mountain pose. Inhale, reach to your edge. Exhale, mountain pose. Let's come on down to the ground in Malasana pose, yogi squat. If you have trouble getting your heels on the ground, you can put a blanket or blocks underneath those heels so you have some support. So you can really focus on opening the hips, lengthening the spine, opening the heart. Option to play with some binds. If it's difficult to reach your hands, straps or a towel may be used. Coming back to center to find balance. And we'll make our way down to fire log pose. Take that right leg, stack the right shin on top of the left. Inhale, extend, open up. We're going to take that right arm, bring it underneath. You can hug, hook, or bind the arms. Lift and lengthen, just inviting Shakti to move up the spine. Maybe moving back and forth, and then on an exhale, draw it down, tuck the chin, inviting cosmic energy or Shiva down into the body. Okay, release your head, relax, move around. If your hips are super tight, you can put a block underneath one of the legs to offer you a little more support here. And then forward fold, finding your edge. Even inhalation, even exhalation. On an inhale, come on up. And reverse table. Place the feet in line with the hips. If this is too intense, you can keep your sit bones on the ground and lengthen the spine and open your heart. Other side. Left leg on top. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, left arm under. Hug, hook, or bind. Lift and lengthen. Maybe add that sway, inviting Shakti up the spine. Exhale, drawing down Shiva. Letting go of tension in the back, neck, and shoulders. Maybe roll the head. Inhale, open heart when you're ready. And forward fold, finding your edge. Breathing into the edge. On an inhale, rise on up. Option to do another modified table, or reverse plank. Hands under the shoulders, strong legs, engage the core, Barbie toes. On an exhale, gently come on down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Simply keep your hands at the sides if you're unable to reach your toes yet, or use a strap or a towel. Inhale, rise up. Let's take that right leg on the other side of the left. Lengthen the spine and twist. Take that back hand and use it as a second spine to help you sit up tall. And then gazing back to the corner of your vision. Inhale, release, other side. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist it out, engaging the core. Inhale, release. And let's roll on down to the ground. Bridge pose, strong legs, soft upper body, lift the chin away from the chest. Option to bind the hands And scoot your shoulders together, shoulder blades together, so you have a nice open heart. Otherwise, palms face down at your sides. On an exhale, slowly come on down. Option to do another bridge or a back bend if that's in your practice. When you're ready, slowly come on down. Feet together, knees wide. One hand to the heart and the other to the navel. Just allowing yourself to rest, sinking into the earth. Switch it up, knees together, feet wide, internal rotation in the hips. Drawing that energy up your spine. Melting into the ground. Inhale, arms in a T, palms face up. Hug those knees in and twist, supine twist. Bringing those knees to the right and gaze to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Keeping those knees in line with the hips and ankles in line with the knees. Option to put a block or a pillow between your legs if this is intense or causes any pain in the low back. Inhale back to center. Option to come into legs up the wall, either keeping your hips on the ground, hands underneath the hips, or rising up into shoulder stand as long as there's no pain in the back, neck, or shoulders. An option to plow, feet overhead, tops of the feet to the ground. And when you're ready, roll on out into happy baby pose. Hands to the inside, knees wide. Option to play extending those legs if that's available to you. Drawing the shoulders down and tailbone down. And come into reclined butterfly pose, feet together, knees wide. Keep breathing. And whenever you're ready, make your way into Shavasana. Walk those feet away from your body, walk your shoulders away from your ears, and receive the benefits of your practice. Through yoga practice, you are increasing prana and the life force that flows through your body. And it has its own intelligence, so simply allow that life force to bring healing today, wherever you need it. Guidance, inspiration, wisdom, healing at the cellular level, the DNA level, activating your light body, and shedding all that no longer serves you. Rest here as long as you need. When you're ready, hug the knees into the chest. Roll over onto one side. pausing for a minute to notice any shifts in your energy since you began your practice, and make your way back into a comfortable seated position, sitting with a straight spine, eyes closed, heart open. Love and light to the east, love and light to the south, love and light to the west, love and light to the north, love and light deep below, love and light high above, love and light deep within, love and light to all. Namaste.